Unfortunately, no lessons have been learned days after daylight. We saw that unfortunate case coming in from Bengaluru where a mother and son lost their lives. We're now understanding another shocking case of civic apathy has emerged once again from Bengaluru as a massive sinkhole has been caused due to metro work that has already injured one biker. Let me bring in my colleague Harish, who in fact has been tracking these developments for us. Harish, this is exactly what we were discussing 48 hours ago, that this won't be the last one, unfortunately. And look at what is already being reported in 48 hours. Help us understand what's happened this time around.
Well, this is a sinkhole that has appeared on near Brigade Road on the Hosur Road. And one biker has been injured slightly, is what locals are saying. This is also a stretch where the metro underground work is currently on. It's not clear at this point in time if the sinkhole has been caused by the underground work that is being carried out by the Bangalore Metro Corporation, or if there has been any sort of a leakage by the BWSSB. That has been a perennial issue that we've seen in Bengaluru over the last few years. So that is something that will be ascertained now by various civic bodies. But the fact that in the heart of the city, in a road that sees a lot of traffic, a sinkhole appearing, and remember, this is a road that has seen a lot of work in the recent past to ensure that it's up to the mark and can take the kind of traffic that one sees heading towards the CBD area. And now you're looking at a sinkhole appearing, and locals are saying that it in fact has grown bigger over the last few minutes, or perhaps in the last half an hour or so. And this is also the spot that sees traffic from south and southwest Bengaluru heading towards the central part of the city. And this is where the sinkhole has appeared. The metro at various junctions has said that whenever there is underground work that happens, because of possible air pockets, there have been sinkholes that we have seen. But the fact that this work has happened, no precautionary measure hasn't been taken, that's something that will be under question. Also, if in case this sinkhole has happened because of a leaked BWSSB pipe, that's the waterboard pipe, then there will be question marks on why the BWSSB doesn't ensure that the maintenance of its infrastructure is taken care of so that this doesn't happen. Thankfully, in this case, just one person has suffered minor injuries, but it could be far worse if it perhaps happens at night, or if there was a bigger vehicle that was passing through this stretch.
So, Harish, we again go back to the larger question and the larger debate, which we unfortunately discuss every time a picture like this emerges from Bengaluru. The authorities 48 hours ago said there will be an internal probe and heads will roll. We will ensure that the citizens are given at least the basics. All of that seems to be just promises and optics now. Absolutely.
The BBMP and the state government has time and again said that they are spending a lot of money to ensure that the infrastructure in the city is taken care of, and they can ensure that people do not have to risk their life while traveling from one point to another. But remember, both these projects have seen a lot of money being spent, whether it's the kind of money spent on this road or the money spent on the whole Bangalore Metro Rail Corporation project. And in both those cases, we have seen the government saying that they have taken all precautionary measures. Money is not an issue, but we still continue to see these kinds of issues cropping up that really risk the lives of citizens.
Harish, I want to talk to you about the specific lapses. Let's go back 48 hours when we saw that pillar fall, which unfortunately resulted in 2 lives being lost. The lapses at that time pointed to, corruption, the lack of a thorough job. If you looked at the scaffolding, it couldn't take reinforcements. This time around, what are the lapses?
Well, one will have to wait for a clear-cut detail on whether this was caused by the BWSSB or the underground work of the Bangalore Metro Rail Corporation. If it's the BWSSB, then clearly there has been a pipe leakage that has been on for quite a number of days for the soil to, in a way, erode and then that vacuum to get created and the road finally caving in and resulting in the sinkhole. If it's the work of Bangalore Metro Rail Corporation, then there will be questions on how does the BMRCL monitor areas that are seeing some sort of a underground work on for the metro line. Remember, there is one big line that's heading right from near Dairy Circle up till Nagawara, it's a huge stretch crisscrossing the city. How does the BMRCL then monitor these areas to ensure that there are no sinkholes and also there's no damage that occurs in the buildings that are above the ground? So these two aspects perhaps will have to be now questioned once there's some clarity on whether this has been caused by the BMRCL work or the BWSSB's leak pipe.
Okay. Harish, I'll just request you to stay on with us. We also have activist Brinda Dige now joining us. Brinda, before I come to you, I just want to remind our viewers that we've opened our call-in lines as well. The question is, how is this pattern continuing to emerge from Bengaluru? Who will take responsibility? Numbers flashing on your screen, 0120-434-1895. Do call us. We'd love to hear from you. Brinda, we were just discussing this 48 hours ago, asking how come there is no accountability and no responsibility. Now another case has come to light where now a massive sinkhole has been caused due to metro work and already one person has been injured. So unfortunately, there is just no end to this.
You're absolutely right. There will not be any end to this. It will continue because it is only the citizens who are getting hurt and dying. The others who are in power, people whom we vote, the people to whom we pay our taxes, they are all very safe. No accountability fixed. Even to register an FIR, media houses have to relentlessly pursue with the case. Sorry. And only then an FIR is filed. And after an FIR is filed, there will be a eyewash investigation. And during that eyewash investigation, the courts will sit on a high horse, not giving any sanctions or permissions to prosecute the government duty bearers. And so we are back to square one. No accountability fixed. Just an inquiry, which is never there in public domain.
So all of this now appears to be just an eyewash, just optics.